All right, girlfriend drinks too much. Dear Bill, I was hoping you could help me out with the problem I've been having. I've been living with my girlfriend for almost a year now. We are in our mid to late 20s. Just for some background, everything's going great except for one thing. We work regular 9 to 5 type jobs, which means most of the fun we have is on the weekend. And like most people, we tend to lube up on the liquor while we're out and about, or even just staying in. Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with drinking. My girlfriend doesn't know her limits. Often she will drink way too much too early and end up passing out or throwing up, though commonly both will occur.
Wow.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to drink. You got to pace yourself out there. A few examples. She will insist on watching a movie after we've had a few drinks. We finally decide we'll put it on, and then after 15 minutes, she passes out. Then I'll have to stop because, of course, I can't watch it without her. Yeah, well, teach her a lesson. Watch the whole movie and be like, you missed a great one. And in the end, the butler did it. So lay off the booze because I'm going to start fucking doing that to you. Number 2, we went to a hockey game a few weeks ago, and when we got to the arena, she ordered me a beer and herself 2 double gin and tonics.
Oh, my God. Yeah, she has a problem.
We had already had a couple before arriving. She then proceeded to down both of them in 10 minutes before the puck dropped and passed out soon after at a hockey game.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's a fucking problem.
I had to drag her up to stand for the anthem, and again when they were honoring the troops. This is like a Kristen Wiig character. She then left for the washroom. That's one of my favorite scenes, though, when she gets fucking wasted on the plane in Bridesmaids.
Yeah.
And she just goes, motherfuckers, when she's walking out. She then left for the washroom, but came back with 2 more double gins, a hot dog, and a bag of popcorn, which she spilled and blamed it on me.
Oh, my God.
Sounds like an episode of Intervention. Even if I did do it, the first thing you're going to do is snitch on me? All right, that just took a left turn.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here. We're supposed to be a team, but I digress. Sorry for the rant. Last weekend, my God, these are all like bullet pointed, by the way. In the Uber ride home, she proceeded to whip out her tit to try and seduce me. I told her to put it away because she was in no condition and I didn't want to fuck up my Uber rating. Passes out. Wait, what? The passenger gets an Uber rating?
Oh, yeah, the passengers get Uber ratings, too, from the drivers. That might have actually boosted his rating if the driver would have looked back and saw a sloppy titty hanging out.
With fucking gin and tonic on it. Anyways, I don't want to fuck up my Uber rating. She passes out 30 seconds later and pukes in the elevator on the way up to the apartment. It didn't make a lot of a mess, as she was able to hold it back before I got her to the toilet.
Oh, my God.
This guy's just... Okay, the piece de resistance. She passed out during the Bill Burr show at the Sony Center. How do you pass out for that great man who just came in to entertain us? Just to preface, I had an allergic reaction that morning, was toast, had a little bit of weed before the show, and I was able to be fully alert. But yet you are the one that's falling asleep. Jesus Christ, this is like the fucking War and Peace. This is like Barfly. Saying all this, however, I have to admit that I'm no saint either. I arguably drink much more than she does, but I hold my booze a little better than she does. I probably made her sound worse than she actually is. Are you going to take it all away now?
Right, don't backpedal now. You already make it look like a drunken mess.
Yeah, but in truth, she's a wonderful girlfriend who cooks for me, cleans for me, is very beautiful. Well, and fucking live happily ever after.
When she's not 3 sheets.
She's not puking on the sheets. And as you can tell, is willing to come to a hockey game with me. And yes, she did buy me Bill Burr tickets for my birthday. She's a truly amazing person, and I plan to marry her someday. But this is just getting out of hand, and I want my weekends back. Can you do me a favor and turn that light on? My fucking eyes are shot here. God, the sun's going down here. I'm not trying to have a romantic podcast with you. Let's see here. I've had conversations with her before, and when she's sober, she gets it, but it doesn't stop her when she's drunk, and she will get angry at me when I tell her she's had enough, and I can't stop her from sneaking off to get secret drinks with my money. She feels bad, and I honestly feel guilty writing this to you, and She is truly amazing. I feel like he wrote the first half, and then she walked into the room and is looking over his shoulder. But it's tough, not only for me, but I know this is not easy on her, but her body sometimes as well. I just want her to be all right and for us to be able to have a good, healthy time. I'm not quite sure what to do here. Am I right to tell her that she's got to take it easy, particularly when we go out, because it seems to be working? Do I have to set a better example and drink less, if at all? Yeah, I mean, if she's a fucking booze hound, maybe you both try to drink a little bit less. She might be one of those people, where once she has a kid, she'll just fucking knock all that shit off. Or,
oh God, I could just drive her over the edge completely, where she just stays hammered all the time.
Yeah, you'll have a drunken baby, coming out. Fucking
stop emailing him Bill Burr and start emailing Drew Pinsky.
Kid comes out dressed like Foster Brooks. Use it to do a fucking.
Foster Brooks.
I love Foster Brooks.
The simulated drunk comedian dude.
Oh yeah,
dude was fucking hilarious.
And he never really drank. Yeah, the way.
Foster Brooks.
He had it down to like.
Reference.
Dude, that's back when like being an alcoholic was like funny.
Right.
This is how much I have to be careful though. Is talking about all that drinking made me want to drink.
Right.
Like I love it. I hate how it makes me feel though now. So I just lay off it.
That. Craig Robinson didn't drink for a year, and then we just had drinks in Arizona this past weekend. We felt like trash both mornings that we drank.
Oh yeah.
And so he was like, "Yeah, I thought I was back after taking a year off. I thought I was back, but I'm good on drinking, I think." I was like, "Yeah, man, I don't feel good either. I had a headache every day that I woke up."
It's an age thing. Like it's a young person thing.